Hello, everybody. There's a few things that I forgot to mention, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about that real quick. First of all, there's a difference between the measure of an angle and the name of an angle, or at least there's a difference in the way we write it. So the measure of angle ABC is written like this. Once again, the way you say it is the measure of angle ABC. And this is a number, so we're talking about the amount of degrees versus when we're actually talking about the angle itself. So if I was to draw a picture and I had angle A, B, C, or this could also be called angle CBA, but the measure of this angle in the way that I've drawn it, it looks like it could be 90 degrees. Okay, so the measure in this particular example is 90 degrees, but the angle itself is the blue part, the picture. Okay, so you can do math with measures, you can't do math with pictures. So here's another example down here at the bottom. You see you got this angle, let's call it PQR. Okay, and let's say that it's being split at some point. So we got some point on the interior here. Let's call it T. Okay, so ray QT is on the interior of angle PQR. So this creates a couple of different angles. Actually, creates three different angles. So I don't know if you realize this, but look at it closely. You might see three different angles. One of the angles is angle PQT. Okay, there's angle PQT. Another angle is angle RQT or TQR. R to Q to T. That makes this corner right here. And then you get the big angle, the entire thing, PQR. PQR. So this entire thing here. So we're talking about the whole thing. So this idea of angle addition postulate, it's very similar to what we did with segment addition postulate. Maybe you remember when we talked about like segments with A, B, and C, and we said the segment AB plus the segment BC equals the segment AC. Okay, so if I put some numbers on here, maybe like 5 and this is 10, and the whole thing would be 15. So that'd be 5 plus 10 equals 15. Okay, you might remember we did that with segment addition. It's the same idea, but instead now we're talking about angle addition. So this concept is the same with angles. So if I was to write this out, I would say the measure of angle PQT, that's this blue part again, plus the measure of angle RQT, and together that would equal the biggest angle, the red one here, the entire thing, that equals the measure of angle PQR. Okay, so once again, this is math with numbers. Measure is numbers. If I took off the m's, then technically this isn't a true statement because you can't add shapes. You can only add measures of those angles. You can add measures of those shapes. You can't add the shape itself. Okay, so let's put the m's back to make it technically correct. So I'm just going to throw some numbers on here just so you kind of get the idea. Let's say this was like 80 degrees and this is 30 degrees. And the whole thing would be 110, so it makes sense right here. Angle PQT is 80 degrees, and if you were to add it with angle RQT, that would be 30 degrees, and together they would make 110 degrees. Okay, so that's the angle addition postulate. All right, that's all I got. Thanks.